great. No, it's shit. Let's camp. Okay. There's this really huge late game content called the Black Monolith, and which is right there, and the Goblin City, which is up there, and they're both really ridiculous fights. And I was hoping to get some legendary weapons before that, and this has been taking a very long time to do that. I'm kind of annoyed by that. And we're very close to 10 on both these guys, and very close to 11 on this guy. Nice to have some more orc fights. Poke our head up over these mountains, see if there's anything. Got a bit of food still, that's promising. Nope, I lied. That's cancer. Many goblin ambushes, a plethora of skirmisher, a goblin overseer, and a few goblin shamans. Alright, is it time to see if the mass dog strategy will allow us to fight goblins? This feels like cancer. My last archer. Alright, we don't need undead beads versus this. We don't need orc beads versus this. Do you want the goblin beads? I don't quite know who they're going on yet. Maybe our new cleaver dude. He's not cleaver spec right now. Could just cleaver spec him anyways. Also, what happened? I wanted to check this. I thought I saw that TH Jazzy didn't have it. Does it recover? Okay. So we're gonna get shot by some unbelievably large number of ranged attacks to start with, and it's gonna feel extremely cancerous. In fact, will be fairly cancerous. I think we're gonna bring Kate. 265, 276. It's alright. Could go higher than 265. There's no strict necessity for doing that. I guess what I'm trying to get at is I don't know what the fuck I'm bringing yet. The Bannerman, yes. Seems totally reasonable. Bring the Bannerman. I don't think it makes sense to bring Mora, even though I want the experience on him. I don't think it makes sense to bring Death Isn't Evida, even though I want the experience on him. Kel'Jestad is fine for this. I can bring megas, but there's not that much of a reason to bring mega tanks here. It's a war game with fantasy aesthetic. Yes, probably. So I don't need the two-handed hammers here. I am going to spread out when fighting this many goblins, because the shaman is going to just AoE nuke us non-stop. It's going to be super frustrating. Don't know that I need... What do I need? I need two-handed swords. And a lot of HP. 320, 320, 285 here. It's a mega though, he's got pretty reasonable defenses. 320, 285. 265, 300, 339. Okay. Are we gonna try any sort of shields here? Where is G.I. Joe? 4 perks left here. Everyone runs in behind a shield this way. We get a lot of two-handers once we get there. A lot of HP on the field. All my armor is fully repaired. Can use some better armor. Let's do that. I need the goblin trinket used too. 79, 81, 77, 78. They're all relatively similar. 89. Chris with the... He's already wearing the heaviest gear too. He's got a lot of stam. That's fine. 39. They're all in 320, so it's the lowest. 37 and 45. Okay. Gives him a little bit more. Like 300 helms over here. Okay. Anyone else got a 300 helm we're not using? 280 on the megas. Who do I want to give this don't get rooted stuff with? One of the groups of 4. If I'm going to run it like that. So they're going to root one of these for sure. A lot of dogs. Good. We'll give up 1 dog for a necklace on who? Hammer? Someone with low stam? Certainly one of the two-handers, but which? The Aqua. Or Kex with the Iron Lungs, so you can actually get places and do shit. That sounds better. Alright, if Aqua... Someone doesn't have a dog, it's you. Alright. Should be a really nasty fight. No range versus goblins. I don't think range is good enough. They don't do enough damage versus goblins. The goblins, and I have to worry about protecting my range from wolf riders. If I don't have any range, the goblins can't flank them. Maybe I can make this less clumped. 1 over there and like 1 over there. Try for that to dodge the roots. Okay. Let's see how cancerous this is. We have kite shields in everybody. We have 1,000,000 dogs. Let's do it. Standards needed versus goblins. Oh, come on. They're uphill too. Fuck my life. Oh, I didn't pull out better gear on cat attack either. Like that's, I think, 300 gear. That's 240 gear. That's 250 gear, 260 gear. Yeah, could have done a little bit better with some of the gear right now. 29 goblins. Oh, we're not getting out of here. We'll throw waves of dogs at them until we take the objective. Double shaman. Oh my god, no. Double shaman uphill? That's so ugly. Alright, it's alright. We just won't break the vines. This is goblins. I should be waiting for the first round always. Oh, goblin cancer. This is why we're farming legendary weapons and legendary armor, because this is cancer, but this is half the cancer we're gonna face later. Next round is dog round, I think. Don't like how grouped up we are here. We're gonna eat some really fucking obnoxious shaman nukes. This is beyond stage 4 cancer. These are goblins. Yep, yep. Almost feels like if I'm just gonna run in with two-handers like this, I just should bring as many as I can. I don't need the kite shields if I'm not gonna be taking any cover whatsoever. This is the lowest melee defense, range defense, I guess, on my team. I'm not sure. Chinking away at his armor. Yeah, they only do 15 damage a shot, but if they hit him 20 times. Can you bring more than 12 men? No, 12 men is the limit that you're allowed to have in a fight. So, of my 12 guys right now, 9 of them are disabled. Alright, the thing is, I don't want to move in versus goblins on the first round. I want them to use the rest of their shit before I have to move in. Double misses on breaking the root. That sucks. Leaf blowing, also unpleasant. Alright, here comes the rest of the cancer. Just spent 2 actions breaking that. I'm back to being trapped in a net. Look how many more nets there are. 2, 3. It's at least 3 more nets. Alright, we've reached them. Kind of. Just 3 to release a dog, right? So annoying. Gotta get up these areas though. Gotta get closer. Do I want to run one of the spear walls? I don't have the stamina to release a dog. Oh, I don't have a dog in Kex, but he seriously is out. Alright. 67% chance he hit me there. Not sure that was wise at all. I don't want to release dogs into random spear walls. Let's go up there. This is cancer. Pathfinder would be good here, which is also cancerous. that will bounce off the spear wall and do nothing. Yeah, that was fucking a waste of my time. Shouldn't have released that dog at all. Alright. We have 2 guys actually in range. Oh no. Okay. Do they run out of nets? Yes. You can see the nets. The guys who have nets on them are the guys who have consumable nets. Fucking nets. This is so unpleasant. Yeah. They're gonna take high ground on all my guys too. This is extremely triggering. Out of stamina there. I don't even know what I do in this position. I get to there, nice. Oh, come on. Didn't break the net. It's like a 90, yeah, it's a 95, so we 5% of that fucking net. We don't have the stand to try again. Because it's somehow reasonable that their attacks will also run you out of stamina. Alright. Fail those 2 more times. Okay, we're already taking wounds here. I need to get onto these tiles. I'm never going to be able to. Where do I even go here? This wall totally blocks me off. They've taken all the high ground. We get a little bit of room in here. I'm very worried about what's going to happen over here. Guess I'm going to go back down this fucking hill. Retreat. Not retreating yet. Yep. All of their attacks, all of these AoEs they cast on you, all the nets and all the vines reduce your melee and range defense by quite a bit. They're also going to start casting, the shamans will start casting this toxic little fucking cloud on me too soon. And that's really, really obnoxious. It reduces everything, including range attack, range defense, but also including your offensive skills by 50%. There's no counter to that whatsoever. So you can see why I'm trying to get slightly better equipment for when I take on a city that has twice as many as this. Can't run out of the cloud. The cloud is not an area of effect. It attaches to you. Fucking goblins, man. haven't done anything yet. I don't think I've killed a single goblin. I just spent this entire time getting shafted. Alright, finally getting a little bit. I'm not really okay with this, but something I can do about it. I have literally 0 stamina right now. Hoping to draw the shot off this guy on the dog. Holy shit. Thank you, William. Starting to be a problem there too. Yep, about to lose somebody there. White chocolate. Alright, hopefully that kept him alive. 17 HP, a crossbow shot will probably kill him. Arrow shots won't. They won't do enough damage to get through his armor. This is kind of bad news. He's at full HP though, so hopefully he'll be alright. God, I hate these fights. It's so unpleasant fighting goblins. Definitely the hardest fights in the game. Because it's just you don't have any control whatsoever out of these fights. You just like get wrecked. Dog broke the vines. Good dog. Oh my god. Elevated dagger thrusts to the face are not remotely fair. Please, can we kill this, please? Don't have any stamina to do anything. Alright, killed like one more goblin. What's the percentage on those punctures with elevation like that? Probably 20 or 30, I'd say. We'll watch here if you like. On the puncture. Dying here. It's big. Can't spread out on the stamina. Can't even move over there, no fucking stamina. Anything to break already? It's not quite the same combat stats. Kex has a little bit less accuracy. Puncture doing damage. Disables the entire group there, like indefinitely. Every time I break it, it costs me 15 stam. I only regenerate 15 stam a turn. Why are the dogs dying? This way my characters don't die. A lot of times after I break the route, I have no other action to take because I only have 4 or 5 AP left, and I gotta walk up a fucking hill and try to hit something. So getting the dogs to absorb any shots is great for me. It's all damage not going to me. Better to recover than break free. Remember, when you're rooted like this, you have minus 40% stats basically. So it's kind of a big deal to be rooted like this. So it depends. It depends on whether to brother. And they're not going to re-root me if I'm already rooted, I don't think. But I think there's some argument for trying to do that. Here's this horrible debuff I'm talking about. Swarm of insects. This is toxic. There's nothing you can fucking do about it, and it leaves you totally vulnerable to enemies. So that's fun. Put that in the wrong spot. Should put it there. The debuff is for 3 turns. This is actually, Berserk has been really, really good this fight, which is surprising. I'm worried he's gonna kill somebody over there. Alright, we did recover last round. Yes, it is very satisfying to kill the shamans, for sure. I don't have enough stamina to swing here, unless I put the shield away. I don't want Chobo Chobo dying. Can you get sorcerers? Not of your own, no. Minus 50% everything. Enjoy. It's the first time in 4 rounds, I think, maybe 5 rounds, that guy's been able to move.
Turned.
Hey, old Winnie, thanks for the resub. The push-up channel. What are you talking about? Oh, I got this now. Yeah, there's only 1 guy left. Just don't want to die to a random puncture. You gotta think about the wounds we're gonna take on this, though. I'll show you in a minute. The amount of armor damage, the amount of wounds we take on this is just out of control. All right. So much cancer. What did I get? What was it all worth? 35 ammunition and some strange meat. Look at my guys. Look at the amount of wounds, the amount of health lost, the amount of armor lost off this shit. Alright guys, I need a quick break after that. Be back shortly.